Liquidation sale. A liquidation sale basically means everything has to go, or we are going to sell a product or an item at a very low cost relative to market value because we want to get rid of it. When companies go out of business, they liquidate all their belongings. It's a liquidation sale. I got to get all the inventory out of the store because they're closing shop. When children inherit property, many times they have what they call an estate sale. An estate sale is usually very close to a liquidation sale. Why? Because you have, in many instances, multiple siblings who all have different lives, different personalities, and they want their portion of money and they want to move on with their life. I was reading an article today. Backwoods, good to see you. Keelan, good to see you. I was reading an article today about a former Miami Dolphin owner, a billionaire. Okay, he owned the Miami Dolphins. He also was an owner of the Florida Panthers, 2 NFL football teams, and he was the founder of Blockbuster Video, that was before Netflix, and Waste Management. The dude was rich. He was a billionaire. He died at the age of 80. What is the average life expectancy? 80. So if you're a billionaire, or if you're shopping at the Dollar Tree, averages are you're going to die at 80. I had some lady, probably overweight lady, I was commenting on another Nomad channel because a Nomad couple did a video about how much their monthly budget is, but they didn't include food. Food is the biggest cost living on the road. Food is the biggest cost usually when you have a house. Most people don't accurately know what they spend in food and they don't accurately share. And 80% of society live in paycheck to paycheck, including nomads. What do you spend per month in food? This lady told me she spends $6 a day in food. Give me a break. Her overweight ass. If she spent $6 a day in food, she would be skinny as a rail. And I guarantee I don't care how much organic she's eating. Fat. Okay? I spend about $50 a day average in food. That's $1,500 a month. Okay? I gave a budget. Okay? I gave an actual number. I didn't tap dance around a number. And it doesn't count like, if you cook all your food Monday through Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday, you go out and you spend money, you don't average that in. If you're going to cook at home, how much utility cost do you spend? Heating, electricity, gas. Even if you have an RV, you got to have propane gas. You need cleaning products when you cook at home. You got to clean the stove. You got to wash the dishes. People don't calculate the cost. Liquidate them. Back to the topic. So this Dolphin billionaire owner died in March of 2018. His estate had listed his mansion, his kids basically. His kids and his family listed the mansion for $27 million. After they got no biters, no one wanted to buy it for $27 million, they put it to auction. And it just sold on June 5th, a couple days ago, for $16 million. They liquidated a mansion. Why? Because, look, they just want to get their percentage and they want to go on with their life. Why? Because 80 is the average life expectancy. So these kids and people, everyone has their own life, guys. Your kids, if you don't know how to downsize, let me tell you this: throw out all the photos, throw out your kids, things that they made you when they were in school and their baby shoes. They don't care. When you die, they're going to liquidate your assets and they're going to fight with their other siblings, just like you did. Just like you did. Many old people didn't take care of their parents. And then they're wondering why, look, their kids aren't going to take care of them. Come on, get on with your life. Okay? And liquidation comes when there is a spirit of urgency, when people want to cut ties and move on with their life. Whether a business goes out of sale or whether you inherit something, everyone has their own individual way to live. Some people honestly say I spend $50 a day in food on average. Some days it may be 25, some days it may be 70. But some overweight women who are probably living paycheck to paycheck tell you they spend $6 a day in food. Give me a break. Does that include your drink too? What are you drinking, water and eating broccoli every night? Come on, give me a break. These people are total hypocrites. Total misleading people. Traveling van say you spend about $10 a day and brush about a year. Right, man. I'm going to get you. I love you, man. Traveling van. All right, we'll get to a lot of comments, but I want you guys to make a note here. Okay. I want you to make a note that one is if you're struggling with downsize, no one wants your crap, okay, including your kids, especially your kids. They're gonna sell your estate, your house that they grew up in, that they played in. They're gonna sell it for dirt cheap because they want out. They want their half. Okay. And the other thing is, look, again, like I always tell you, average life expectancy 80. Doesn't matter if you're a billionaire who owned NFL franchise, Blockbuster Waste Management, or if you're a traveling van, living in your minivan in Clearwater, spending $10 a day in Brussels sprouts. Either way, traveling van probably going to die by 80, and so is this rich billionaire, okay? So whether you got a mansion in Fort Lauderdale, and that's where it was, or if you're a traveling van parked by the river down in Clearwater, it don't matter. Guess what? We're all going to die. We're all going to go out of business. Traveling man had a business. I think he went out of business. He liquidated everything other than his expensive desk that he has somewhere in a storage unit. A storage unit is $1 billion industry. Traveling van and I'm not mad at him. I love traveling van. He's saving his expensive desk for one day. But I guarantee you, if traveling van died tomorrow, what's going to happen with that desk? I don't think he left a will. I know he didn't leave a will for his ex-wife. He still don't like her. But somebody related to traveling van going to inherit that expensive desk. What are they going to do? They're going to sell it for $10 on Craigslist. They don't want it. That's what happens. Liquidation sale, guys. Perspective on the things we have, the value they have. Who cares about them when we're older? What I can tell you is this, guys. There was a guy coughing in Starbucks. What a disgrace. I'm sitting there in Starbucks, and of course, the guy sits right next to me. You guys know the story. Guy sits next to me, totally out of shape, and that's okay, because I've been totally obese. But he's sitting about 2-3 feet next to me, and he starts coughing up a storm. And I got like a little phobia, like I can't stand people coughing next to me. So I say, well, maybe it's just one cough, like something down his throat, right? He drank the coffee too fast. Then he coughs again. Then he coughs again. I said, I got to get out of my seat. This guy has no common courtesy. He's just going to cough up a storm, and now I sneezed twice. Now I feel like I got a cold. Pray I don't have a cold, guys. All right. I'm going to take a hydration break with all live comments. I appreciate it if you guys take the effort to click that thumbs up button. Okay, share the video and leave a comment. And if you don't, I go on my life, guys, because never wait for someone else. Never wait for someone else to leave a comment. If no one does, just move on with your life, because guess what, guys? You're going to die by 80, and if you wait for other people, you'll be staying in the same hometown you grew up in, uninspired, with your weedhead friends. And, you know, I'll be down here in Boca Raton. I may even buy a mansion for half price off some other family member that liquidated it. I'm not going to buy a mansion. No, we'll see. We'll see what happens. No, dog, got you for prayers, brother. Shout out to Minnesota. Traveling man says, taking my death with me when I die. Somebody make a note. Somebody make a will and testament right now, and someone get it notarized. That travel van's dying wish is that he is buried. Okay, he's got to be buried with his expensive desk that's in the storage unit somewhere. All right, let's take a hydration break, guys, and then we'll go all live comments. Roll down my windows. It's a beautiful Friday evening in Florida. It was a little cooler. What's cool in Florida? About 82 degrees Fahrenheit. That's what I like. I love Florida. Never get tired of Florida, guys. Do I wish I lived anywhere else? No, I thank God today. I was thanking God on my evening walk. I said, God, thank you. Thank you for getting me down here, because I've been faith, but I also believe in a plan and you taking action, okay? Because faith without works is dead. So I took the action, and I had some of God's grace, some of his help along the way, whatever you want to believe in. And I'm very thankful, guys. I don't take it for granted that I'm in Florida, that I'm living my dream. You know, do I want a home base? I don't know. I'll make some videos about that. That's always lingering. But I'd tell you, I'm very content, very happy. I'm living the most fullest life without entanglements. And that's what always cautions. That's what I'm always cautious with a home base, because I know it'll bring some entanglement. But, you know, if I keep having to deal with people coughing like crazy in Starbucks and psychopath older women that steal your seat, I don't know. I may have to get a home base. We'll see. But let's go all off comment. Backwoods, one, I appreciate your support, brother. Keelan, again, good to see you. Backwoods, how's it going? Yeah, it's going good, man. I would say overall, look, I made it through another week. Today was payday, so I'm thankful for that. Why? Because no matter how cheap you live, you always need a job. You always need money, okay? And why should you deal with people at your job? Because you need money. Keep your mouth shut, do what you need to do, okay? Because what I can tell you is you damn sure aren't going to survive on $6 a day in food. Give me a break. Just like guarantee you they're overweight. No one spends $6 a day in food, guys. Now I'm even questioning Travel Man talking about he spends $10. But I'm gonna let it slide. Why? Because he's a good guy. I don't want to get him upset. Because Travel Man get pissed. I don't want to get him pissed. I love you, Travel Man. Don't be mad at me. So what I can tell you is this: Traveling Van. See, Traveling Van, I don't know. He knows if time really get hard, he'll liquidate that desk. And that desk, I think that desk worth like $20,000. But after he dies, they're gonna sell it for like 20 on Craigslist. That's what happened. All right, let's continue to read. Backwoods, facto, yeah, factoid. That means a fact or a piece of information appearing true, but really it's not. DTN, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. You getting any new pressure washing jobs? Good to see you, brother. Sam, yes, sir. Good to have you, man. I'm here, my guy. Love to you, brother. The live channel better than a lot of TV shows. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate you. You were the first one ever to super chat. I'll never forget that. You're always kind to me. A lot of people in here very kind to me. You guys, forgive me if I'm ever, boisterous or it's tough to take what I say. Sometimes I can understand how it comes across like that. But you got to remember, I'm on here every day live for about an hour. So, I'm kind of like at a blown up as far as like, my voice and my tone. I'm by myself all day, so this is an opportunity for me to. But look, you gotta have passion in life. That lady who said she spends $6 a day in food, her husband hates her, her kids hate her. They can't wait till she dies. Why do they want to liquidate her crap? All right, let's stay positive. I love you, brother. I'm a travel man. I spend about $10 a day. I don't buy it, but I love you. I eat a lot of Brussels sprouts and nibble carrots. Yeah. Occasionally I splurge. Yeah, you better average that in, man. Don't average that in, man. And buy an olive salad and a gyro. I'm not mad at you, brother. Traveling man, you know I love you, man. Traveling man. Oh, this world's sick, man. Next, backwards. I'm a week into mobile living. There you go, brother. Love and support. You're gonna have your ups and downs, but you will only get so many chances to live mobile. Okay. Average life expectancy is 80. So don't think you're gonna go back into an apartment or house, get tied up with a year lease, or get tied no more. Think you're gonna live this life again. You only get a couple shots to live this nomadic life, truly nomadic. And that's why I've been very cautious to buy a home base, even though I may one day. I'm not sure yet, guys. But I am very conscious of the fact that once you buy a home base or once you have an apartment, it's very hard to get rid of stuff. That was the hardest part of downsizing, throwing stuff out. So to liquidate all your assets, to sell them and to live this nomadic life is not easy. So you only get so many chances. So what I tell people is when you get the chance, you're going to have ups and downs, just like you would if you lived in an apartment or house. So when you have down days, I'm not saying that you shouldn't change, but I'm saying you should be very cautious. And you should let the downtime pass. You do have to be mentally strong. Like my man XB Jeffy did a video about the other day on his channel. And again, if you guys try to disrespect XB Jeffy, he got positive vibes only, but he does know Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu who'll get in that butt. What I can tell you this, guys, okay? If you are on this journey living full-time as a nomad with no home base, you've liquidated all your assets, or you're like Traveling Van, you liquidated 90% and you still got about a $10,000 desk in a storage unit somewhere. Just remember, you only get so many chances. So take your time, and as long as you're not hurting yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, if you're just having a bad day or a bad week, let it be. Little fiery one knows how to make me smile. Put that $5 in my pants. Hey, Sam, keep preaching at your dashboard. Well, damn it, little fiery one. I appreciate that potato and that fire emoji in the heart. Little fiery one, may the Lord bless thee and may all your dreams come true in Idaho. Now, but you love Idaho. I love Florida, so I don't want to disrespect Idaho. But what I can tell you is this. Little fiery one, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Love to you. I hope you have a good weekend. Hope you're doing good. And what I can tell you, little fiery one, keep pushing forward in life. Okay? Don't let any man make you feel insecure. Okay? Now, look, bottom line is, guys, it doesn't even matter. If you're butt ugly and you want to be single like me, guess what? You're in a win-win situation. Like sometimes, like, I walk around, I see, like, beautiful women. I don't blink an eye. Like, I don't, like, I'm not, like, like, I'm not shy. I'm not like in a Jodeci video where come and talk to me like I'm getting too shy to talk to you when I see you. I got full confidence. Why? Because I'm in a win-win. I don't want a relationship. I don't even want a companionship. I played that game. I don't want companionship. I want to be single my entire life. I want to spend 99.9% of my time alone, only go live at night. So I got nothing to lose. It doesn't matter if the girl likes me or not. So if you like to be alone, and Lil Fire One, if you like to be alone, do you have to starve yourself to fit into a G-string? Hell no. You could be a little bit overweight. Don't be unhealthy, but you could be, why? Because you want to be alone. Now, I guarantee you, the lady who told me she spends $6 a day in food, I guarantee you she ain't fitting in a G-string. And I guarantee you she ain't spending just $6 a day in food. Give me a break. All right, let's take a hydration break. Thank you, Lil Fire One. Good job. What a disaster. All right, let's go back to live comments. Back with again, he said, I'm a week into living mobile. So far, so good. There you go. I go Anytime Fitness. That's what Traveling Van likes, man. You guys are pumping that, man. I'm a Planet Fitness guy. I'm not going to change up. There's more Planet Fitnesses in my area. Now, Traveling Van said there's more Anytime by him. So your selection of your gym membership, if you're a nomad, is very important because that's like your home base, okay? So you do have to scout, which I scouted. I traveled up and down the East Coast several times. I scouted what, in my areas that I travel, what was the most gym locations and the accessibility all night long. And for me, it was Planet Fitness. For most people, it'll be Planet Fitness. Now, again, Traveling Van said he likes Anytime Fitness. So does my man Backwoods. Little Fire One, I don't even know if they have gyms in Idaho because I think everyone's like just eating crazy in Idaho. I don't think anyone's going to the gym, in my mind anyway. Like in Boca Raton, everyone's in the gym. Everyone looks hot, man. It's like Florida, the girls look a lot hotter, man. Even hotter than New York. I'm telling you, man, it's very magical in South Florida. Yeah. Now, Gainesville, Florida, I don't think there's any gyms in Gainesville. They're all pretty big. All right, let's continue. Then he goes Anytime for shower and downsize everything. I didn't really need, so now I barely have anything. There's a Walmart everywhere if you do need something, so don't even worry about throwing something out that you need. Only what is in my truck canopy. Well, damn it, Backwoods, keep going. Now, will you get tired of being a nomad? Yes, but when you get tired of being a nomad, remember how tired you got of a conforming life. So nothing in life is perfect. And it's exciting to start something new. Like, it's exciting to date a new person, but then after 8 months, you get tired of them. So you may get tired of the nomadic life, but just remember that everything gets tiring. So it's not about what's perfect. It's about what's better, and what's better for your mental health, your physical health, and your financial health. Because most people ain't spending $6 a day in food, whether they live in a house or RV. So think about that. Wise Man said, hello, everybody. Well, damn it, Wise Man. Welcome to the party. I'm a Traveling Man. I'm taking the death with me. Well, we're going to make sure you get buried with it, brother. I love you. Now, guys, if I died and somehow you guys are able to reach out to the authorities, if you don't see me going live every night, I want to be cremated and I want my ashes thrown in the Atlantic Ocean. Thank you. And put some panties in the ocean with me too, because I like to watch panty porn sometimes. Roz, 5 thumbs up. Well, damn it, Roz. Thank you for hitting that thumbs up button, guys. I appreciate that. Thank you again, Little Fire One, for the $5 super chat. Gentlemen, got punked with an $800 ticket last night. I'm sorry, brother. I don't wish down the name. I know how frustrating it is. Had to keep on trucking. Well, that's a good attitude, Jalen. I'm sorry. I don't want to make fun of that or because look, when you get a ticket or when you have a maintenance issue or something like that or a health scare, anything like that, I know it makes life suck. So what I could tell you is you got the right attitude, though. I like that you still had a mind of you're going forward. And that's the type of people I like to be around because, look, life sucks sometimes, I know. But the worst thing you can do is start to be a bitch, someone like who bitches and moans and unthankful. So you have the right attitude, and brother, God will bless you for it. Keep pushing forward. M-Tough. Some psychopath almost backed into my Prius at the dollar store. Well, M-Tough, I love you. Thank you for coming back. He had the nerve to get at me and beeping. What a psychopath. Let me tell you something. When you go to Dollar Tree, you're basically going to the insane asylum. So, all those, you know what they're doing? That guy was rushing to get back to YouTube to be a troll. So, M-Tough, be very cautious when you go to the Dollar Tree because that's the only time psychopaths leave their house is when they have to go to the Dollar Tree. Other than that, they're locked up in their house because America got rid of the insane asylums. They got rid of most of them. So most of the psychopaths are out in the street. And what I could tell you is once in a while when they have to leave their apartment or when they have to leave their place of dwelling, They go to the Dollar Tree. And what I can tell you, man, be careful, because the Dollar Tree, something bad can happen. So I love you, brother. Glad you didn't get hit. Good to have you. I'm tough. I love you, man. I'm tough. Dollar store, yeah, he's a disaster. Good to have you. Mary. Hey, Mary. Hello. I made it to the live chat. Well, Mary, we love to have you. Good to have you. Carol, you go hiking? No, I go walking. I don't hike. I like flat land. I went hiking a few times in New Jersey. I visited some mountains, and when I was in Vermont, I went a little bit hiking. I hate the mountains. I hate walking with rocks and dirt and elevation. I like flat land and preferably concrete. I like to see straight ahead. I like it hot, sweaty, bikinis as I go to the beach, and I got my earbuds in listening to music. I hate hiking. I love walking. If you like hiking, don't take that disrespectful. I'm sharing my vision for my life. But I like flat, hot land, walking on the concrete with my earbuds in, walking right by the beach. It's very magical, Carol. I love you. Travel van. I shop at the farmer's market. It's much cheaper. I'm not mad at that. I'm a travel van. Whole bag of carrots, $2. I'm not mad at you. Tanya, hey, Tanya. What kind of work do you do? IT engineering. What type of work do you do, Tanya? Tough. You look at any new home bases? Yes, I did. I looked at one home base for about $100K. A block in from the ocean. It comes with the RV on it. That is the closest thing I've seen since that $25,000 home base that was 45 minutes from the ocean, but that was a good price. So I like that $25,000 home base. They don't have any more like that, but it was an hour away from the ocean. This one's right by the ocean, but it's in a flood area. But it comes with the RV, and I like a lot of it. I just don't know if I'm ready for commitment, but I'm thinking about it. I am thinking about it. Little Fire One, thank you. Yeah, I love you, Little Fire One. That's my brother, Big Dirty Logistics. Big Dirty, you and Mark, you keep doing you, man. Why? Because I love you and I want positive things to happen for you. Now, I don't want you to deliver my RV. Why? Because I know you masturbate in them. But I love you, brother, with all my heart. I hope you and Mark have a great weekend. I hope your subscribers continue to grow. And I hope all positive things for you, brother. Stay positive. Big Dirty, how much do you spend per day in food? Okay. I want to know right now, everyone in the live chat, be honest. Now, most people don't know. Why? Most people don't calculate how much they spend in food. Why? Because 80% of society lives paycheck to paycheck. So right now, if we have 34 people in here, which 80% of 30? Well, let's see, 3, 6, 9. So for 35 people, about 10 people, no, wait a minute. 3, 6, wait. So 80% of 30 is, what's that? That's damn near 20, like 22, if there are 30 people were in here, 22 people are living paycheck to paycheck. Only 8 people on average are not living paycheck to paycheck. So that's an approximation. So you have to remember that when you take advice. You have to remember that when you're commenting on another budget video about living in an RV or living in your car, how much do you spend per month? You have to realize that even nomads, 80% of them are living paycheck to paycheck, okay? And they're not calculating in retirement, savings, or anything else. And if you're cooking at home, how much utility cost do you have? Even if you're at a campground, guess what? You got to have propane gas. How many canisters do you have? You have to clean up after yourself. You have to have Windex. You have to have some type of cleaner. You have to wash dishes. If you're going to buy plastic dishes, those cost money. You have to calculate everything in. And what I can tell you guys is I average about $50 a day. Now, I could cut that in half. I don't think you can live a decent life. I'm talking about food, drink, everything, okay? I don't drink alcohol. I don't do any drugs. And what I can tell you is I think bare minimum to live a decent life. Now, you can live on poverty. You can live, $6 a day at the dollar store. Good luck with that. But what I can tell you is I think the average person spends at least $25 per day in food if you average everything in. Good job, Luke. So what's $25 times 30 days in a month? What's that, about $750, right? Now, I spend about $1,500 a month. I think the average person spends about $750 a month in food. That's the real. Most people don't want to give you the real. That's all right. Luke, live comments with my brother. Well, good to have you, Luke. You're a positive person. Hey, I just got done here. Mary J. Blige tribute. Good job. At the House of Blues. Damn, they were rocking. Well, Mary J's a great singer. I love her. She got divorced, man. It was painful. But she married a guy that the person she married was just getting out of divorce. You keep them how you get them. So if you marry a guy and he's still in the process of getting a divorce or he just got a divorce, guess what? You're going to lose him the same way you got him. So guys, Don't think like, you're going to date some hot chick with leopard skin clothing that's, she's been divorced for a couple of years, but technically she's not divorced. It's going to end in a disaster. So what I could tell you is, stay single, guys. Stay single. Now, if you want to be in a relationship, do whatever you want. Okay. But what I can tell you is if you're in a relationship, you damn sure going to spend more than $6 a day in food. Because I don't know any married person that wants to live with a spouse that they're totally tired of after 10 years and they're only willing to spend $6 a day in food. Give me a break. Give me a break. I want you to get married. I wish that person left a comment. I wish we could put in a marriage contract that, okay, yeah, she tells other people that she only spends $6 a day in food. I would love for her to put that in a marriage contract that I'll get married to you and you don't have to spend more than $6 a day on food for me. That's like basically holding someone a prisoner and just keeping them alive, giving them $6 a day in food. Come on, man. I'm not buying it. Luke, I just got finished. Well, brother, good to have you. Luke, love, feel good, old school. I hear you, man. Big Dirty. I might have to hit beats now in a G-string on Big Dirty. When you don't want anyone, you could put your big ass in a G-string and you can't care. Don't matter what they think. Why? Because you're still hot. Big Dirty, anyone would be lucky to have you. And guess what? If they don't want you, you won. Because guess what? Now you don't have to pay for their food. Now you can spend $12 a day on your own food. Good job, Big Dirty. Yeah, Luke. Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. Yeah, I'm at that. Now, truth be told, I don't like G-string. I like regular panties. Why? I like regular panties because it's more sexy. The G-string is too revealing. The regular panty is more magical. And that's why I watch panty porn sometimes. Carol? Hey, I'm from Austin, Texas. Well, shout out to Texas. Texas also has no state income tax. It's a decent climate. It's not as good as climate as Florida. Why? Because it's not as warm as Florida, not even close to the winter. Florida, on average, is the warmest state in the United States during the winter, okay? And it's got beautiful beaches. I love Texas, but the beaches aren't that nice. The Gulf of Mexico, I'm not impressed, okay? So what I can tell you is the Atlantic Ocean, very magical. But I love you. Don't be a mess. Shout out me. Shout out to Austin, Texas. They got some hot girls there in schooling. What I could tell you is love and respect to you. I love Texas. Came out. Thought of investing in dash cam or good insurance? Well, you definitely should have good insurance, especially as a nomad, because that's your fixed bill that's worth it. So I maxed out pretty much all my insurance. And insurance in Florida is some of the highest in the United States of America. That's one of the negatives. Driving in Florida is dangerous. Okay, driving anywhere is dangerous, but Florida's a little bit wild, and that's why the car insurance rates are the highest just about in the entire United States of America. But I maxed out all my insurance. Why? Because I'm on the road so much, you don't want to take the chance. So number one, max out your insurance, and I would say, yes, dash cam is a good investment. I may eventually do that too. I think that's a good point. Luke, are you and Rusty, 90217, I don't know who that is, going to do any collabs in the future? You got the wrong area code, but no, I'm not. I'm a loner, guys. I don't do meet and greets. I have no problem showing love and respect to other YouTubers, especially Rusty. He's inspired me in the beginning, but I'm definitely not cool with people who make like a budget video and they don't say what they spend in food, because food is the biggest cost on the road or in life, but most people calculate the true cost. So they're disingenuous when they don't tell you. I mean, anyone can tell you about getting free camping and they try to act like they're living on like real cheap. You're not living on cheap, because how much you spend on food? Please. How much do you think Bob Wells is spending on food? He's overweight. You think he's only spending $10 a day? Come on, guys. Come on. All right, but what I can tell you is this. I will not do any collabs. I will not do any meet and greets. It's not because I don't love and respect people. It's because that's not my personality. Like, I'm not lying to you guys when I tell you I like to be alone 99.9% of the time. That's the reality of life. That's how I am. I get upset. I get anxious. I get frustrated when I have to meet with people, when I have a deadline, and I don't want to share. That's not who I am. I like this virtual relationship. That's why I like YouTube. Yes, it's a side hustle. Yes, I like it because I make money. If I didn't make any money off YouTube, I probably wouldn't do it anymore. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm very straightforward. But at the same time, providing free entertainment, free information, but also this is also a supplemental use of connection, okay? So I have some of the feel of a relationship where we share our day, we can have interaction, but I'm not committed to you. Just like you're not committed to me. You want to leave this chat, you want to unsubscribe, I did something that upset you, you never have to talk to me again. And same thing with me. Like, if I get into a relationship, we can't just divorce each other, not without serious consequences, not with us, we're too entangled. But this is entanglement. That's why I like YouTube. Okay, there's a lot of psychopaths on YouTube. Sometimes I don't know the difference between YouTube and the Dollar Tree parking lot because there's psychopaths everywhere. What I can tell you is, let's stay positive. Good job. All right, let's take a hydration break. Little fiery one. No joke. My gym is called Idaho Fitness Factory. Well, hey, all I can tell you is, hey, they give out free Tootsie Rolls at Planet Fitness, so I can't judge any other gym. But that's funny. I never heard of something like that. Love to you, little fire one. Luke, yeah, we ain't doing that, Luke. I love you, Luke. But I was sending you positive vibes. I appreciate that, Phil. I am always, my man, I know, and that's why I respect and appreciate you. Always much success. I appreciate that. Love and health. Same back to you, Luke. I pray the same for you, brother. Even amongst all my joking, I want positive stuff for everyone. Good job. That's my brother, Journey with Jordan, coming straight out of Tennessee. I saw a couple Tennessee license plates today. There's a few people still lingering in Florida. Do I blame them? No. Why? Because Florida's still banging in the summer. Like, what's popping in Tennessee that Florida's still magical? Like, it's not like during the height of the summer, girls stop wearing bikinis. There's still hot ass girls down here, man. So, like, some people think like in the summer, like Florida's destitute. What? More Florida for me, guys. Because guess what? There's a lot of big chicks over there, everywhere. Okay, I'm not gonna say. I gotta pander a little bit. Let's stay positive. Journey. Any place there are rich people, South Florida. There are hot girls, yeah, South Florida. And Dave Ramsey's parking lot. Dave Ramsey's married. No one wants to get with him. I wonder if there's a correlation there. Definitely. I could tell you right now, I go to certain towns in Florida, and the girls are extremely hot. Shout out to Palm Beach County. But I go inland. I go to Gainesville, Florida. I want you to go to Boca Raton. Then I want you to go to Gainesville, Florida. Now, Gainesville does have a college, but like somewhere up there, let me tell you something, guys, big difference, okay? Big difference, all right? That's definitely a good point, Journey. Bob Porter, shout out from Boca Raton. Yeah, Florida, best state ever. I got to agree, my man, Buck. You make me reappreciate this place. This Florida, we are blessed by the grace of God to have Florida in the United States of America, and I'm very thankful for it. I don't take it for granted. I don't like some of the people who think they're original Floridians. They're some of the most entitled people I ever met, and they stole the land from the Native Americans. So please, don't tell me what you want me to vote and how you want me to think, okay? Because, you're not the original Floridians, okay? So please, don't give me that crap. But what I can tell you is this, Florida. Good job. Yeah, since I lived here my whole life. Well, Buck, let me tell you something. If you ever don't think Florida's magical, you travel somewhere else, and you're going to come right back and you're going to say, there ain't no place like Florida. Let me tell you something. I want you to watch the movie Marley and Me, something like that. It was about a guy who had his family in Florida. I can't watch it because it made me cry because a dog dies at the end. But he had his whole family in Florida. He was like a news reporter, and he was getting bored with life. And so I think he went to Pennsylvania. And he took his whole family to Pennsylvania. His dog died in the snow. It was a total disaster. He made the wrong decision, guys. But he got tired of Florida. He thought he was missing something. He wanted to go get like some big job up north. And he wanted to frolic around in the mountains. His dog died in the cold-ass mountains. It was a complete disaster. And what I can tell you is when you die in Boca Raton. You don't die in the mountains of Pittsburgh. Are you out of your mind? I've been to Pittsburgh, man. Nah. No way, guys. Sorry to all the big chicks in Pittsburgh, but there's a reason you come to Boca Raton. There's a reason you stay. Good job, Ron. Hottest woman ever I've seen was when I went to Vegas. Yeah, but Vegas doesn't have ocean, so I can't go to Vegas, but I love you. I love Vegas. That's my man, Jacob. Hey, Sam. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. How are you? It's Friday, payday. Today was good. There you go, brother. Had a day off of work. Well, you deserve it. You work hard, brother. Got a pizza. Well, that's more. That right there, you just blew more than $6 a day. But I'm not meant to because you work hard. You should make it rain on yourself. Got a pizza and passed by work. Was busy as crazy. Well, brother, you enjoy your day off. Thinking to myself, glad I'm not there today. Jacob, I love you, brother, and I pray that you use your sex toy tonight. And if you want to have some leftover pizza after you masturbate, you do that. Why? Because you worked hard. You don't have to answer to anyone. Some people don't want you to use your sex toy. Why? Fuck them. That's not their life. You can use your sex toy as many as you want. Keep doing you, brother. Literally. Good job, Chris. I only spend about 40% of my net income. Give me the exact number. Don't give me the percentage. Give me the dollar amount of my net income. Because if you make $1,000 a month, you're in poverty. So the percentages don't matter. Eat healthy and exercise daily. Good job. I know people spending over 100%. They look at me like I'm crazy. Total disaster. Let's say positive. I love you, Chris. But I do want to push back on anyone who just gives you percentages. Percentages are good. But again, if someone makes $1,000 a month, again, right now, currently in the United States of America, if you make $1,000 or less per month, you're living in poverty. The average Social Security is only like $1,200 to $1,400 a month, so that's not much better. So I want you guys to understand that you really have to get over $2,000 per month take home before you start really getting ahead in life. You can't think that shopping at the Dollar Tree is going to get you ahead. It's not. You have to make a certain amount of money. But guess what? If you make $10 an hour and you work 40 hours a week, that's $1,600 a month pre-tax. So once you get above $15 per hour, if you're living simple, if you're single, then you start to get ahead. But you have to cross that threshold. Now, yes, you have to monitor your expenses. Yes, you have to live below your means, but you have to make a certain amount of means. Okay, you can't live off $1,000, even $1,500 a month. It's very close to poverty, guys. I say that because I want you guys to get out of poverty. Now, look, if you got no choice, no choice. But if you got a choice, shit. Like if you got a choice to make your life better, why wouldn't you have a goal to do that? That's how I roll. So that's the type of people I want to be around. Good job. But thank you, Chris. I love you, brother. Damn it, Carol put another $1.99 in my drawers. Thank you for the vibes. Carol, thank you for the love. Shout out to Texas. I appreciate that. Thank you, Carol. And thank you, Little Fire One. And I love you, Chris. Don't be mad. I'm just sharing. Buck, no Dollar Tree for me. Why? I'm not mad if you use Dollar Tree, okay? So, but I just want to make the point. I'm trying to emphasize the point. Even if you use Dollar Tree, also focus on your income. It's expenses and income. What's living below your means? You have a higher income than expenses. But if your income's only $1,000 a month, you can shop at the Dollar Tree till your head's blue. You're going to be a psychopath because you're too stressed out. Now, look, if you're totally destitute, I think we do our senior citizens an injustice. I think Social Security should be $1,500 to $2,000 a month, bare minimum. Okay, my mom worked all her life at ShopRite, different places, and I think her Social Security, like basically $1,000 a month, it's a disgrace. So look, even if someone did nothing their whole life, once someone is 65 or whatever it is, why are we leaving them destitute? They should be $1,500, $2,000 per month. Okay, when you're a senior citizen, it's a disgrace. Okay, we print money. We're $22 trillion in debt. We went more in debt to give more tax incentives. We're bailing out farmers. We're subsidizing farmers. We subsidize gas companies. We play the game, guys. We give corporations tax breaks, and guess what they do? They do stock buybacks. Stock buybacks. That's what they do. And our senior citizens are making what, $1,000 a month in Social Security? That's not right. That's not right. If we're $22 trillion in debt, and grandma's shopping at the Dollar Tree because she's scared of her mind, she knows she can't really work anymore, that's not right. You gotta be conscious of that, guys. Even when the stock market's all-time high, it's not right. Okay. Nah, I don't like hiking. Well, me and you on the same page. Thank you again. Ron, sorry, Sam. More lunatics at late night Walmart beats Dollar Tree. I'm not mad at that. Look, Walmart's like a step up from Dollar Tree. But again, you guys get the point. But look, I shop at Walmart. I have shopped at the Dollar Tree. So I'm not like anti-Dollar Tree, but I'm trying to make a point, and I'm a little bit serious, but I'm a little bit joking too. I'm trying to make the point of income, expenses, environment, and the mindset of people in these environments, right? So you have to be conscious of that. Like I was talking to someone, and they're from a part of Florida that has very bad areas. But in that same town, if you go 10 minutes up the road, you can go to the beach. It's a beautiful area. So I was telling him, like, yo, look, this is a beautiful area. And he's like, what, are you kidding me? Like, go to Avenue D. And I told him, I said, I've been to Avenue D. I said, it's 10 minutes away. I said, why would you stay in Avenue D when all you got to do is go 10 minutes away? Even if you didn't have a car, you could just ride a bike. His mindset was stuck on Avenue D. You know what I mean? It was a mindset, a psychopathic mindset. It was like, bro, all you got to do is go 10 minutes. It doesn't matter your situation. You don't have to stay on that block. But for some people, they get caught in that mindset and they stay there. I saw people in West Palm Beach living homeless, living in their car. And it was like, if they went 10 minutes up in the road, they were at Mar-a-Lago. Understand what I'm saying? So it's like, no one side is better than the other because there's rich assholes, there's poor assholes. But what I'm trying to tell you is when you're in an environment, you have to be very conscious of what that environment is feeding your mindset, what the parameters are, your safety, your well-being, the mindset of other people, and you have to move accordingly. When you're a nomad or just in life, period, The ability to adapt and move is your biggest asset. It's the biggest mindset, the mindset of adaptation, because that's how you grow. The best book I ever read was the book called Who Moved My Cheese? Now, look, I also like the Bible, and that. Well, let's not talk about religious stuff. Everyone has their own journey with that. The Bible helped me. All those things helped me. I'm talking about non-religious books. It's a book called Who Moved My Cheese? The book is about adapting and changing your environment and being willing to do that. But some people, even if the environment is only 10 minutes away, they're stuck there. They can't move. And that's you got to get away. I can't change that. Ron. Oh, yeah, I read that. Good job. Journey with Jordan. Some psychopath almost rear-ended my Prius. It's dangerous on the road, guys. What's the dangerous part about being a nomad? It's not a bitch knocking at your door in the middle of the night. It's driving. It's the big chick, or the big guy. Big Dirty's coming in hot. Big Dirty's got to drop off 2 RVs. So Mark's following Big Dirty. They're doing like 70 miles per hour in a 35 mile per hour street. And, Big Dirty's eating a donut. And Mark's behind him, eating a hoagie. And he's got porn up on his dashboard. His car, he minimized the navigation. He's got free porn up. You're in front with your Prius. You're trying to live the nomadic life and be happy. Big Dirty's eating a donut and he's watching panty porn. And it's an accident waiting to happen. Guys, driving on the road is one of the most dangerous things you'll ever do in life. So it's not the terrorist group to kill you. It's Big Dirty behind a big rig watching porn. So let's be careful. Journey with Jordan says, some psychopath almost rear-ended him today. He was mad I cut in front of him. Road rage is real, man. Then he sped through a red light. What a disaster. I can feel that pain. Probably had a handicap sticker, I hate to say it. Or he had an elevated pickup with a diesel engine. Total disaster. I agree, Jacob. I enjoy both hiking and walking. Keeps my mind calm. Well, I agree with guys. When you're totally lost in life, go for a walk. You should not go more than an hour without getting up and walking, even if it's for 5 minutes. Because blood flow, when your blood flows, it delivers oxygen and nutrients to your body. Your body's a system. So when your body's moving, blood flow is more rapid. And when your blood flows through your body, it's delivering oxygen and nutrients to your cells. Your cells is what makes up your body. Cancer is a deformed cell. Now, I'm not saying I'm not saying that guarantees you're going to be healthy, but I'm telling you a sedentary life, just saying your blood is stagnant. That's what increases chances of sickness and increases chances of blood clots, etc. You have to get up, move. And that's Jacob, depends on average. I'm guessing 15, 25 max. Jacob, underline, I'm guessing. Okay, thank you for the food average. That's fair. I think that's a fair number. Good job, Jacob. Luke, I spent about 150. Damn, you made it rain. Oh, a week? Well, what's 150 divided by 7? Somebody math for me on that. Jacob, a week? Nah, a day. I want per day. I want per week. 300, so $600. Are you saying per day? Yeah, nah, you did it right, Jacob. I want a day per day on average. But that's good too, Luke. Thank you for sharing. Cal, buy a new car or keep your junk. Avoid debt or take a risk. Thank you for your vibes. Well, if you're to live full-time in your vehicle and it's your only expense, I would buy a new car. Why? Because it's your everything. It's your transportation. It's your house. And you need transportation to make money. And if you buy a used beater, you have to average in maintenance cost, less fuel efficiency, and it's a liability. And driving on the road is one of the most dangerous things to do. Some psychopath almost killed Journey with Jordan today. So a newer car is going to be more safe. It's going to be more fuel efficiency, and it's going to be more comfortable. If you're living in it, it's worth the expense. Average car payment in America right now, about $500 per month. If you bought a $30,000 car, you put nothing down, you had no interest, it would be $500 per month for 5 years. That's what I did with Jeep Renegade. So what I could tell you guys is 5 years is a long time, though. I've only had my car 3 years. It's felt like I had my car for 13 years. So just be conscious of that. But I tend to lean on getting a new car, especially if it's your only expense, especially if you have a certain amount of income that's above $2,000 per month. If you got $1,000 per month, you're in poverty, so you can't afford anything. So you have to consider all those factors. That would be my overall advice. Thank you, Carol. Good question. Let's take a hydration break. And thank you again, Little Fire One. Thank you, Carol, for the super chats. Thank you for everyone who takes the effort. Click the thumbs button, share the video. Thank you. Let's take a hydration break. Journey with Jordan. $15 to $20 a day on food. That's fair. That's fair. I think it probably closer to 20, but I think that's fair. I think that's a decent calculation. Good job, Jake. Jordan, thank you. Travel man, I only drink water. Yeah, right. I made my own coffee. I'm not mad at you, travel man. I love you, brother. Thank you for sharing. Big Dirty. When I'm legit on my diet, $20 a day. Right now, 40, 50. That's fair. Big Dirty, thank you for being honest, man. I appreciate you, brother. I love you, man. I love you. I love Mark. I want all positive vibes, man. Buck, math sounds right. Buck, appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Carol, stay single. Yeah, she knows. Friends break hearts too. Damn it, Carol. I'm totally in agreement with Carol tonight. Carol, amen emoji to you and 100 emoji. Good job. Journey with Jordan. $6 a day in food is cat food. I totally agree. Journey with Jordan, me and you on the same page also tonight. Good job. Jalen, on the road, it's around $25. All right, that's fair. $150 a week when I'm in the city. That's fair. Okay, Jalen, that's a good comment. See, guys, we're breaking down barriers tonight. We're giving actual, factual, specific numbers, and that's what I like. Because that's what helps people. I don't like when people give a budget video and they don't tell specific numbers on one of the most important functions of human survival. How can you do a budget video and you don't talk about how much you spend per month in food? You can't live without spending money on food. I mean, it's like crazy. Let's go back to live comments. That's my brother Traveling Van. It was Winn-Dixie. You're cheating on Publix with Winn-Dixie? But let's continue to read. Even though I did like the Winn-Dixie and Marco Island. I actually like the Winn-Dixie and Marco Island over the one in Publix. But let's continue to read. Winn-Dixie is a supermarket in Florida, and so is Publix. Okay, when I lived in New Jersey, I had no idea what it meant. Okay, New Jersey is a ShopRite and Acme. And what I can tell you guys is Publix and even Winn-Dixie is a lot better. But Publix is my number one. And I also like the fresh market. The fresh market is also a spot I like to go to. A little bit more money, though. Now, let's continue to read. Traveling Van is Winn-Dixie of banquet bread, $1 with card. Excuse me. Any of y'all read sales papers, use discount cards, etc.? I hear you, brother. I really don't use discount cards. I probably could. It's not a bad suggestion. What's your brother? Bruin Vegas. What's up, brother? What's going on, man? Haven't been on your live stream in a while. Well, I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone. Thank you, Bruin Vegas. Good to have you, man. Haven't been, Jacob. Well, $6 a day in rice can keep a whole village living. Yes, but you need to boil water. That means you need to use gas for electric. You need a pot. You need to clean that pot. Okay, and then you need to drink something. And then most people are not going to eat just white rice. And most people put butter in the rice. They have to pay for that. So there's a lot of other costs that a lot of people don't calculate. So you got to be very careful. Good job. Carol. Boy, you making me want to go to Florida. Well, let me tell you something. Once you go to Florida, you never go back because there's no other place better. I've traveled up and down the East Coast, and I've seen other places on YouTube. And what I can tell you is there's nothing better. I even see when there's a guy who lives in Florida. He travels. He's got a YouTube channel. Every time he leaves Florida, the videos he makes, even though he makes great videos, the videos suck. And I said, why would you leave Florida? But I guess he gets tired of it. Who hit me up? Oh, that's our Vicky from Minnesota, which is a total disaster, but here's the good news. She puts Minnesota to Florida. Why? Because Vicky, give them the exact days until you move to Florida. Vicky's got a plan, she's got faith, and she's got determination to get to Florida. Look, guys, in addition to a plan, in addition to faith, you need passion, you need intensity. Because to downsize, to get down to Florida, what Vicky's about to do, it takes 2 years. It took me 2 years. I don't have any kids, guys. It took me 2 years to downsize to sell my house. Now, Vicky's doing 2 years with children, with a family, with a house. But she can do it. Why? Because she's intense, okay? And Vicky, this is what I want to tell you. If you put that intensity to move to Florida, you can put that intensity to losing weight, to doing whatever you want in life. That's what I'm learning. I said, Sam, if I could lose weight, if I can move to Florida, I can put that same intensity to other things. Now, we're still imperfect. I'm still imperfect. That's why I don't think anyone's spending $6 a day in food. I don't. But what I can say, guys, is have a focus, put your energy into it, and then like Vicky, get the hell out of Minnesota, move to Florida. And Vicky, I appreciate the super chat. Thank you. Give him the countdown, Vicky. Give him the countdown to Florida. Love to you. Love to your family. Back to live comments. Thank you, Vicky. Let's take a commercial break real quick. Vicky, what part of Florida are you coming to again? If you want to share, you don't have to. Texas? I think he's saying Texas is greater than Florida. Our beaches are nicer. Well, I love you, and I don't want to be hurtful to you. But I totally, basically, in my mind, just said, F you. I totally disagree. But Here's the good news, Jada. I love you. Don't be upset with me. The good news is that means more Florida for me and more Texas for you. So, right? 391 days. So this is the good thing about life and how God created the world. Even though some of the world sucks, but I can't question God, but I get upset. The good news is if you like Texas more than Florida, and I like Florida way more than Texas, here's the good news. That means there's more Florida for me and more Texas for you. Both of us are blessed by both of us liking something different. And that's a blessing from the Lord. So, Jade, enjoy Texas because I'm not coming anytime soon. I love you, man. Fireproof Son. Who is Bob Wells? I don't know. He's some guy. No, I'm not the one to say that. He's a guy on YouTube that was one of the major, he was one of the beginning people on YouTube that did like living simple, living in an RV, living in a van type videos, and he has helped a lot of people. I disagree on some things, just like people disagree with me on some things. So, but that's kind of who it is. Cameron, are you going to sell, I don't know what that means, merch? Oh, merchandise? No, I'm not. Maybe one day. I'll never put anything off the table, but I have no plans to as of now. Thank you. Journey with Jordan. Bob Wells is the personality of channel Cheap RV Living. Yes, he has done a lot for the community. I don't want to be unfair in my evaluation. Jacob, if I only had a beach around where I live, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. And if I had the confidence, Jacob, you better have the confidence. You're working hard for your money and you want to be single. And guess when you get more girls or more guys? You get more people liking you when you're confident. So even if you're extremely overweight, if you strap on a Speedo, even though a lot of people will laugh, there was a fat girl that just walked past me and she laughed at me because she saw me bark the phone. She didn't know what I was doing. Now, she was overweight and ugly and she laughed at me. So what I can tell you is, guess what? I'm still doing me. And it's like the same thing. So if you're overweight and you go wear, I got a wide ass, guys, and I go wear a Speedo and I go on the beach now, there's going to be girls laughing at me. But guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep doing YouTube channel. Don't be worried about people making fun of you. Why? Especially if you want to be single because you got nothing to lose. But beyond all that, after they laugh, they actually admire your confidence because their whole life is playing the society game and their whole life is misery, just like 80% of society. So what I could tell you to do, guys, is wear a Speedo even if you got a wide ass. Now, I'm not going to do that. Why? Because I'm not comfortable in the Speedo. I don't even have underwear on now. So what I can tell you guys is, let's stay positive. Vicky said the Palm Coast. Well, the Palm Coast is popping. That's Northeast Florida. Flagler Beach. I love that area. There's good school systems there from what I've heard and research. I had a friend that was going to move there. The closest major metropolitan city is Jacksonville. You can get jobs there. And it's still only about an hour or so away from Orlando. So that's a good selection, especially with a family. I actually went to a DMV there. Vicky, here's a pro tip. The DMV in Palm Coast, it's in a mini mall with Planet Fitness. That's how I know it. And Dunkin' Donuts. It's a great DMV to get your license and all that stuff. Very nice people. Actually, a great experience. The DMV in Florida is not called the DMV. It's called the Tax Collector Office. You don't get your license, your registration renewal, all that stuff at the DMV. There's no such thing. In Florida, you go to the Tax Collector Office. So, Vicky, in Palm Coast, you want to go to the Tax Collector Office that's in the Planet Fitness mini mall. Damn it, Mike, thank you for the $1 super chat, brother. Love and respect to you. And that emoji that you got on your profile, brother, I like to see a smile. See, my brother Mike, I appreciate that. He's got like some type of green thing smiling, but he's happy. Now, I would date that green thing. Why? Because he's smiling. Every time you smile, you look better, even if you look like a disaster. Guys, confidence. Confidence is what will get you what you want in life. Now, you will get knocked on your ass in life, and that's when you got to be humble. Look, I always say that any of us at any time can be broken, including me. That's why I make videos, guys, that I hate life, that things are hard, because I always want to give you guys the good and bad of life. I don't want to paint I don't want to paint this picture of life that everything is good all the time, even when you're in Florida. But I am saying that things are better in Florida versus New Jersey for me. But just like my brother Jaded, things are better in Texas for him than Florida. So everyone's different. But what I can tell you is you smile like my guy Mike's got in his profile picture. I don't know what that little green thing is. Mike, what is that, man? That's cute. What I can tell you, that's what I want to. I want a virtual pet because I don't want to take care of a real pet. I love my dog that I had, but I can't do it anymore. And what I can is, Mike, I appreciate that. I appreciate all those who super chat. And let's take a hydration break. Mike's going to tell us what that thing is. That thing's cute, man. All right, guys, I got to blow my nose. Now, two, pro tip, when you live full-time as a nomad, you're never going to pay for toilet paper or napkins again. When you go to Starbucks or Wawa or anything, you get some napkins, guys. Guess what? You're never going to pay for napkins another day in your life. I can't tell you how much it used to be painful for me to go to ShopRite and have to buy paper towels and buy trash bags. As a nomad, you never have to buy a trash bag. You never have to buy paper towels. That's a win, guys. Let's take a nose blow to that tip. Now let me roll down my windows. This is a hot box in here, man. Sun and more sun and fire. That's right, because let me tell you something. Right now, I called someone in New Jersey today. It was 75 degrees and cool. It was damn near 90, hot, humid, sweaty, and nasty here in Florida. And what I can tell you is that's how I like it. Good job. Snow Panther. I lived in Gainesville, Florida for 6 months, then came back to Minnesota. Oh my God. You tortured yourself, brother. Why'd you go back to Minnesota? Do you like it there? Snow Panther, I love you. And I'm happy you're happy, brother. Obviously you must like the cold weather because you have a name Snow Panther, and I'm not mad at that. Now, I got the name Inspirational Man, but my tag name should be I Love Florida and Hot MILFs. But I'm not going to change it because Inspirational Nomad sounds better. But what I can tell you, Snow Panther, is if you're happy in Minnesota, I'm happy for you. More Minnesota for you and more Florida for me. Now, Vicky's divorced Minnesota. So there's not many people left in Minnesota. I think even Jesse Ventura, after he lives in Mexico now, he left Minnesota. Everyone left Minnesota. Snow Panther, I love you, brother. If you're happy, I'm happy. I'm tough. Nothing wrong with really average-looking women. They'll make your night. Hey, guys, I got a hot woman every night, different woman every night. Why? Because I watch free porn. And it's a virtual relationship, just how I like it, guys. Good job. Dennis, I think you're getting pretty popular, Sam. Well, hey, I appreciate that. Trump just called Nancy Pelosi a complete disaster. Well, yeah, you don't have to be a prophet to figure that one out. Good to see you. Well, good to see you, too. Thank you. Buck, so true. And again, I voted for Hillary, guys, but yeah, I agree with some things on Trump. I definitely agree Nancy Pelosi's a disaster. But guys, come to Florida. Hey, Florida will never be overcrowded. Most people can't take the heat. But beyond the heat, most people can't take change. Just like the guy I was talking to today in Florida. He lives 10 minutes away from a beautiful area, but his mind is fixated on a 2-block radius in his life. So he is so mentally conditioned to stay in a 2-block radius, he won't go 10 minutes up the road. Change is that hard. It doesn't matter if you're talking about a neighborhood in Florida or if you're, that's why moving is one of the hardest things you'll ever do, and most people will never do it. And that's why I tell you guys the average life expectancy is 80. Don't underestimate how hard it is to move and how rare you get the chance. So you better be urgent. You better be like Vicky. You better get focused and you better get going because, you know, that's what it takes, guys, a mindset like that, because change is very hard, guys. And so make it happen. Good job. Daniel Jordan, Dennis laughing. Brew, Florida is America's hospice. That's all right. Hey, brother, let me tell you something. I'd rather be there in Florida, and let me tell you something, Boca Raton, a lot of hot young women, than anywhere else. I don't want to be in Atlanta. I don't want to be in Vegas. Vegas is basically a desert with one strip of gambling. So, hey, brother, I love you. Don't disrespect Florida because Vegas is a shithole. Vegas is a shithole with slot machines. That's how I feel. So, hey, man, I love you. But don't disrespect Florida, man. I love you. Little fiery one. Heart emoji. Always enjoy watching you. I enjoy having you. Have a great weekend. Well, damn it, little fiery one. I pray that everything goes good at the Idaho Fitness of America. I love you with all my heart. And thank you for super chat. And have a positive night. And don't be scared to masturbate. Dildos apply too, guys. Good job. I'm tough. Maine is actually the oldest population. Florida has changed. There you go. I'll get down. Change and has a huge influx of younger. Yep, like me. Good job. Southwest Florida used to be 80% old. Now it's 50% under 40. Damn it. I'm tough. Good job coming in hot with the statistics. Good job. I'm tough. Jacob, the pizza was a shared pizza between me and my mom. Good job, brother. Had to loan her $400 for teeth surgery. Good job. Not going to detail. You don't have to, brother. It's your life. You're working hard. I respect you. You don't have to give me any detail. But in exchange, I get to co-sign a car. Brother, you're working. You're working hard. You got a positive attitude. You don't owe me or anyone an explanation. You just keep doing you, brother. I love you. Carol, thank you again. I appreciate that. Positive vibes back. Jacob. I agree. What's that? Jacob. I agree on the amount of SS check. Thank you, brother. Yep. We got to get our seniors $1,500, $2,000 a month. We got to. It's a disgrace. The Federal Reserve is in charge of printing money. Yep, and Donald Trump wants our interest rates to go lower, so he wants to increase inflation. Okay, he gave tax breaks to the wealthy, and I'm not mad at that because it did boost the economy. But we went into debt, so if we're going to do debt in that, and companies were already making record profits. So what I can tell you guys is we forgot our seniors. We stepped over our seniors, guys. It's a disgrace. Ronald Reagan increased the Social Security age you could retire before a penalty. Why? To give tax breaks. And so it started in the 80s with Reagan. And what I can tell you guys, it's been getting worse and worse. There's no more pensions. Very few people have pensions. They rely on Social Security. And the average Social Security is $1,200 to $1,400 a month. That's basically poverty. And you can't work when you're that old. My mom worked her whole life. She stopped working at the age of 70 when her knee gave out in the supermarket. Okay? And what's her Social Security? About $1,000. Okay, what's Donald Trump's? Well, let me calculate after he inherited millions, after he dodged the draft, and then after he gave tax breaks to the wealthy. Let me calculate that. Because Nancy Pelosi's a disgrace, but so is Trump after he committed adultery on his wife, his third wife, that immigrant. And the policies that he has a low character but a high stock market. So I'm not pro and anti-Pelosi, but Trump is a low character man. The only thing Trump does better than Obama is sell. Obama tripled the stock market, caught Osama bin Laden, and got our economy going again, but he didn't sell it. He didn't know how to talk like Trump. Trump hasn't done half as good as Obama, but he knows how to talk to people. He knows how to pander, but in a better way. So believe me, guys, I'm not impressed with Trump, even though I know a lot of you guys are because you fall for his sales pitch. He talks bluntly. But I could do the same thing. Obama didn't know how to sell it. Obama pandered to a little bit. He didn't know how to sell it, but he did just as much. If you look statistically, he did more than Trump. Stock market-wise, economy-wise, GDP-wise, with terrorism capturing Osama bin Laden, all that. But Trump sells it better. Trump's a better salesman. Okay, Obama was a lawyer. Obama's background was a lawyer. Okay, Trump's background was basically a salesman, an entertainer. So that's why you have two different presentations of the same thing. Who's going to win? The entertainer. Why? Because the entertainer knows how to entertain people. The lawyer bores people. People hate lawyers, and I understand why. But this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. Let's take hydration. Let's continue to read. Lost but found wisdom. Thank you, brother. Mike, can I ask what you do for an income? Yeah, I work a full-time job, IT engineering. I've worked 22 years straight. I started as an electrician, had my own electrical contract company, and I had a nonprofit. Then I got into engineering, IT engineering. I've been doing that for the past 15 years, okay? What do you do for a living? Okay. Just curious, need an answer. Yeah, you just got one. What do you do? I love you, Mike. Even Trump can't tell the U.S. Mint to print money. He did tell them, and they are, so I disagree. They're beholden to the Federal Reserve, who doesn't answer to anyone. Rothschilds. Now, look, guys, it's all a game, guys. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad that we print money. It's better than the barter system, and I'm not mad that we're in debt. It doesn't matter until it matters. But all I'm saying is, while we're printing money, let's help the senior citizens and those destitute. I love you. I love them. BBT got pissed. I love you. Lost but found wisdom, Joan. The system is set up to gain more than it is to give. I agree with that. And they won't gain much by helping seniors who deserve more. I totally agree with that. Totally agree. Good job, Jalen. Very smart insight. Lost but found. Another great video, Samuel. Damn it. Thank you. Brian, retracted. Cameron. Almost, was that $1 million per day? Buck. Safety is why I upgraded from the single cab to the F Tacomas, man. George. Nomadic Fanatic made a budget video. He said he spent $200 a month. I think that was in the beginning of his channel, though, on food and $250 in fuel. I'm calling it BS. Yeah, but that was in the beginning, I think, when he was living out of that Toyota. So his whole lifestyle has changed. And look, he's worked hard. He makes videos. People enjoy him. So again, everyone has a different way in life. I'm not mad at him. And I think at that time, he was basically living in poverty. He started his YouTube channel by basically taking out a college loan. So, he worked hard. He put into it. He panders, but we all pander. Vicky, I love you. Thank you again. And Mike, I love you too. Don't be upset. Jacob. Well, Sammy, I got to go, brother. I appreciate you. I'll be back next live. I appreciate everyone who comes. Love to you, brother. Have a peaceful night. Vicky, 391 days. There you go. Keep calm down. Travel man. Totally agree. Journey with Jordan. 200 a month. Hey, yeah, I think that was an old video, though, Vicky. I've been to Texas. Florida is more beautiful. Well, Vicky, I agree, too. Vicky, Palm Coast. Yeah, that's a good area. I broke it down. Travel man. My van is like your grandma's house. I always got something cooking. Well, I'm mad at that. And grandma needs more than $1,000 per month. I'm a travel man. Usually Brussels sprouts. Mike with the good emoji. Good to see you, brother. Thank you again for that, Vicky. My husband thinks we should save $70,000 a year for 4 years, then we won't have no mortgage payments. I say you have 4 years to save up. I'm not waiting. No more excuses. That's the mindset. I'm mad. Damn it, Vicky. Good mindset. You have the exact right mindset to make a change in life. That's the only way you do it. So, Vicky, double thumbs up to you. Good job. Snow Panther. Mike is a character in the movie Monsters. Okay, what does that character mean? What does it stand for? I'm a traveler, and the monsters, you say, what does he mean? What's his personality? Mike's laughing. Good job, Mike. Don't be upset. I'm a traveler, and I saw you at Disney last week. What is that character? What does he do? What does he do? Mike, how do you deal with the heat in there? Sweating crazy. I'm sweating now. I like to sweat. I researched what was the hottest state in the United States of America in the winter, and Florida, all year round, Florida. Where does it have beaches? Florida. I intentionally came to the hottest state in the country. I intentionally want to sweat. I froze myself. I lived in my car 2 winters in New Jersey. So what I can tell you is I like it hot. I like to sweat. I like to feel the heat. Now, some people don't. Some people like to live in Minnesota. I'm not mad at them. Vicky doesn't. So it's just my personality. I can't explain it. But that's why. Like, I like it. I'm sweating right now. I feel like I'm in a sauna. Some people pay money to be in a sauna. Apathy, pay me, put $5 in the drawers. Apathy, wow. That was spawn declaration of genuine truth between the differences of Trump and Obama. Thank you. Trump is nothing but a gifter. Well, look, I'm not saying he's all bad, but I'm definitely not saying Obama was all bad either. I try to give you guys a fair breakdown. So, damn it, Apathy, I appreciate that. I appreciate everyone listening. I'll probably make some people upset, but I got to share my truth. So, Apathy, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you. Damn it, got me sweating. I appreciate that. I like to sweat. I like to speak passionately. Good job. Thank you, Apathy. Shout out to Massachusetts. Get the hell out of Massachusetts, Apathy. I love you. All right, let's take a nose break. Thank you, Apathy. I appreciate that. Love to you. Love to. Mike, yep, I wrote down. Cameron, Florida will be underwater when the ice caps melt. I don't care, man. Look, I can tell you this. Al Gore was a disgrace because Al Gore sold his green company to Qatar, which is basically like an oil-rich company. But what I can tell you is this, guys. I don't care. Look, when I die, I want my ashes to be thrown in the Atlantic Ocean. So if Florida goes underwater, guess what? I'm already home. I'm not going to die in New Jersey next to a ShopRite. I'm going to die underwater in the Atlantic Ocean, hopefully after I'm cremated. Okay? So look, guys, if Florida goes underwater, I don't want to live. If there is no more Florida, I don't want to live on this earth. I already, like, some days I don't want to live on this earth. So if there's no Florida, God, take me home. I don't want to move to Minnesota. I don't want to move to Idaho. What would be my second state? California, but I really don't want to move there, guys. I don't want the Pacific Ocean. I want the Atlantic Ocean. So what I can tell you guys is if Florida isn't around, I don't want to be here. Some days I don't want to be here. So let's stay positive, guys. I love you. Zeus, salute. Salute back to you, brother. Zeus, Cameron, the North Pole has Arctic, freezing winters, and cold summers. That sounds like Minnesota. Ice caps ain't melting. I don't know if global warming is real or not, guys. I don't know. I don't care. Because pollution is real, though. You can debate global warming, but you can't debate pollution. And if you don't believe pollution is real, start your car, stick your mouth in the exhaust pipe and breathe it in. And you'll die. Okay, that's the same thing that happens to our earth when we do that. So pollution is real. There's no debate. So is global warming real? I got no idea, guys. No one really knows. So, but what I can tell you is we can hurt the earth. Okay, so but we also have to create energy. We have to create jobs. We can't just be Mother Earth. We have to find a balance between growing, creating energy, and conserving energy. There has to be a balance. But pollution is real, and so there's a real need to create energy and jobs. We have to find a balance. But both are real, guys. All right, good job, Zeus. All the presidents are scam. Obama was trash. Well, I totally disagree with you. All the presidents played a game, but I think Bush was the worst president we ever had. I think Obama was way better than Bush. Even Trump said Bush was the worst we ever had. So Clinton was better than both Bushes. So I would disagree. I do agree with you that it's all a little bit of a game, but I lived through Bush. I lived through Clinton. I lived through the 80s. In my opinion, I think Trump done a decent job. I don't think Trump's all bad. So I take the good. I leave the bad. I don't put anyone on a pedestal. Guess what happened, guys? When Bush was in office, I went to work. When Obama was in office, I went to work. When Trump was in office, I went to work. No matter who was in the president's office, I went to work. I had to take care of myself. So they play a part, but they don't change. You also have to do the work of your own life. Good job. Hello, Lean. Hey, baby. Hey, mama. Hello, Bean. Happy I caught you live. I'm happy you're here. Apathy, thank you again for the love and support. I appreciate you. You keep being you. May God give you the confidence and the peace not to get too frustrated with people. Just be you. Let go of the negative energy, and I appreciate your support. Your name is Jordan. I enjoy all the Nomad channels. I do too. Bob Wells, some more than others. Bob Wells, Nomadic Fanatic, Inspiration Nomad. Katie Kearney, Hobo, but I'm not mad. All I've helped me, I'm not mad at that. That's true. Me too. All I've helped me in one way or another. That's true. Even if some of them pander and mislead, that's just like presidents. That's just like the presidents, okay? All the Nomad channels are just like the presidents. All of them have helped you in some way, and all of them have pandered in some way. That's true. Good job. Apathy. Trump is a gifter, not a gifter. Grifter. I don't want. Look. I don't want to be too hard on Trump either. He's done some good things, so we have to be fair. If we're not fair, and if that's where Nancy Pelosi goes wrong. She's like not fair. She's just like speaking purely off of agenda. Trump does the same thing, but you can't tell like someone else is bad and then you act the same way. So I don't think Trump is all bad. I don't think, again, I didn't vote for him, but I can still recognize the good things that he's done. Now, will I vote for him in 2020? I don't know. Who's he going to run against? Joe Biden? Joe Biden sucks, man. So I don't know. We have to see who he runs against. So we'll see. I want to see Andrew Yang get in there, but the guy don't have no energy, man. He has the math down, but he doesn't have the emotion. So we'll see what happens. Either way, guys, if Trump gets elected again or if Joe Biden gets elected, guess what I'm going to be doing? I'm going to be going to work. Or I'm going to be stripping on YouTube. But either way, I got to show up, guys. Okay? Because guess what? YouTube that you're watching right now was created by immigrants. Okay? Donald Trump's wife, immigrant. Okay? So what I can tell you is thank God for immigration. Good job. Journey with Jordan. No disrespect to anyone making more money on YouTube hustle. I ain't mad at that. Shout out to content creators. Yeah, look, hey, guys, this entertainment. I've tipped YouTube creators. I've watched YouTube creators. They helped me change my life. So look, everything is relative. I'm not mad at that. Ralph, hey Sam, from California. That's the second state I would go to if Florida went under the water. It'd be the next state I go to. Do you have any opinion on Subaru Outback? Yeah, it basically feels like I have to convert to being an Australian or I have to be a soccer mom. So I'm not really feeling the Subaru Outback. If I did get one, I would like the light blue color one, but I'm not really feeling it. But again, if you like it, brother, you get in that Subaru Outback, you masturbate, and you never look back because it's got plenty of room in that thing, man. Apathy. Trump is doing a lot of damage, Sam. Nah, I don't think a lot. I don't think so. But I love you. Thank you for that beautiful I got to be honest. That was priceless. Well, I appreciate that. Hello, Dean Lolo. I love your passion. Well, I appreciate that. I'm a travel fan. Have you been to Key West yet, Sam? No, I haven't. I may go, but I think it's overrated. All they have is key lime pie, and I feel like I'm trapped. I will probably go to experience it, but I really don't like to go south of Boca Raton. I go to Fort Lauderdale once in a while. Miami's a little bit too festive for me, but I may go. I just haven't been led. I just really don't have a desire. Have you ever been to Van? What's your opinion? Apathy. Oh dear. I love your Van Sam. Well, thank you. Climate change is real. Wow, that's debatable. Why are people not listening to scientists? Because there's not enough data to say that the Earth's temperature has risen over a long enough period of time. I think data only shows us that the Earth's temperature has risen 1 degree in the past 100 years, but we only have data going back so long. So we don't know, like if we're in a cycle where the Earth may be getting a little hotter, but we don't have long enough statistics to say, is this just like in a dip and then it's going to go back up? So there's not long enough data to prove that we're in long-term global warming, but there is data, there is science to say that without a doubt, pollution is harmful to your well-being and to the environment. So no one knows the exact times, and I think we have to have growth. We have to build things. We have to have economy. We have to have commerce, and that all requires energy. So we have to, burn some fossil fuels. We have to have a balance in between. It's not easy. Society struggles with balance, but that's how I kind of feel about the subject. Good job. Where are we at? I lost my train of thought. Snow Panther. I love your apathy. I don't like Minnesota. Okay. But I'm saying I might move to California. Well, damn it, Snow Panther. You keep doing you, brother. You get to California like Vicky did with urgency. Put a timetable on it. Start to downsizing your first step. And just like Vicky says, never going to be perfect. So, brother, head for California. I would go South California, but there's a lot of jobs in California. A lot of people hate on liberal, like California, but there's tons of jobs. Real estate's high, but there are tons of jobs. I'd rather be in California than if Florida went under the water. What would be the next state I would go to? California. And that's the truth, guys. I don't care about politics. Florida leans conservative. California is liberal. But guess what, guys? I don't care, because either way I got to go to work and either way I got to masturbate. So I don't care about politics, guys. I care about what's the best climate. As long as the people aren't assholes, I just want to live a good life, guys. Good job. And some people say, like, California is like a disaster. People are running around shitting everywhere. Hey, look, there's some parts of Florida, total disgrace, guys. So I don't know where you guys been. Some parts of Florida, total disgrace. Some parts of California, total disgrace. It's everywhere, guys. Same thing in New Jersey. So come on, guys. Same thing with South Carolina. I've been to some parts of South Carolina, total disgrace. Some parts, very nice. All right, come on. And then Apathy says, with all due respect, Sam, name one good thing that Trump has done for the people who aren't rich. Well, one is unemployment went down. Okay. And through his tax cuts and through his loosening of regulation, the economy has grown. When the economy grows, it's more opportunity for everyone. Okay. So statistically, there is an environment and there is more opportunities when the economy is good. So he has done that. Science proves it. Stock market's up, unemployment is down. It's a business-friendly environment. And when it's a business-friendly environment, that's what you want. You want corporations to do good because they create jobs. Now, you don't want corporations to get away with everything and some people not get any money. So there has to be a little bit more of a balance for the senior citizens and those destitute and for like basic insurance and stuff like that. And he's got to put just as much energy into the deregulation of coal and all that as he does to deregulating some of the healthcare system and making health insurance more affordable and taking care of senior citizens. He's not putting that much energy into that. But either way, he has made the economic environment better. He has broken the political correctness and straight talk to whether it's foreign nations with trade, whether it's whatever. I'm not saying he's always right, but he's broken the political correctness. He has spoken directly to foreign leaders. He's broken the back of some of the things that people were scared to talk about, whether it was trade or whether it was about relations with others, and that needed to take place. Hillary Clinton was a straight pander. She would tell anyone anything they wanted to hear, and after a long enough period of time, that's not healthy, okay, for anyone. So Trump is maybe too extreme, but Hillary Clinton was way too opposite. Now look, the majority of the United States citizens voted for Hillary Clinton. Trump won on the technicality, he won on the electoral vote, just like Bush did in the first round. But at the end of the day, that's how our system is. So if we don't like the system, we have to change the system. And the bottom line is, I don't think we're being fair if we say Trump is all wrong. Because I think the economic situation has improved. I think the breaking of political correctness, the negotiating of some things, even though some of the trade war negotiation is bullshit. Like if you look what tariffs are on, most of the tariffs aren't in place. But it's him making it a talking point. Like immigration, a lot of it hasn't changed, but he makes it more of a conversation changer. And so he's changed the directions of how people flow. And that's a leader. So I don't agree with all things. And he can do one thing tomorrow that can totally everything fall apart. But we're not being fair. And we're not being fair to anyone if we're not being fair to Trump. We have to say he's done some good things. And we have to say Obama did some bad things, but we also have to say Obama did some good things, and Trump did some bad things. But everyone has done some good, some bad. And if we lose that fairness to self-evaluate, then I think we go down a bad road of just who we are and how we process information. We just want to be right for the sake of being right. And so that's how I train the mind. Good job. Also, scientists are boring and masses are stupid. Yeah, but you also want to remember that any of us can be broken at any time. So I do agree that the masses have a certain mindset, But no matter how smart you are, no matter how disciplined you are, God can humble any of us, including me, at any time. You can trip and break your leg, or you can have a mental meltdown, and then all of a sudden you realize that you are no better than the masses. And if you are stronger, if you are smarter, if you are more disciplined, it's actually your job to serve the masses, not to serve the elite. So, you have to remember that. Good job. Apathy. Okay, I respect your opinion. Apathy, I love you. Snow Dog. Maybe change my name to Surfing Panther. Well, damn it, Snow Panther. That's what I like to see, brother. You put that surfer emoji in it. Apathy. And we can't get stuck in dogma. Well, amen, apathy, 100 degree emoji to you. Apathy. Okay, but unemployment is down because people are timing out of the system. There are low-paying jobs out there with no benefits like Walmart. It's counting people 3 part-time jobs. Well, I somewhat agree with you, and that's the argument he used against Obama. Because remember, Obama tripled the stock market. He brought down unemployment. But I told you that I disagreed when Trump said the economy was falling apart when he was doing the same thing. So if I disagreed when Trump was being unfair to Obama, I can't be unfair to Trump just because he was unfair to Obama. So I agree with some of your points. Just those are the same points that Trump made about Obama. But I have to also say, look, Obama tripled the stock market, and Trump almost doubled it. So we have to be fair. You make some good points, and I note that. Jalen running into Starbucks. I'm not mad at that. Starbucks one of Nomad's best friends. Apathy, I still love you. Apathy, I love you. I appreciate you. I respect you. If I didn't respect you, I wouldn't be honest. Jordan. Yeah, that's true. God can humble anyone. Amen. One way or another, everyone gets humbled. That's true. To some extent, at some point. Well, damn it, Journey with Jordan, that's the way to close the night. Guys, I appreciate everyone. I love you. Stay positive. Thank you for the love and support. Thank you for watching. Thank you for everyone who give a super chat. I really appreciate that. I appreciate it. I'm very thankful. Thank you for everyone who clicked the thumbs up button in this video. And, just thank you for being part of the channel. I'm appreciative of it. Keep pushing forward in your life. Have a dream. Have a focus. Only keep good people around you. And if you can't find good people, there's nothing wrong with being alone for a season in your life, guys. So don't be scared to be alone, guys. God's always with you. God lives inside you. Apathy, thank you.